Morning, Buffy. Coda. Good morning. Morning, guys. So, it is supposed to like totally warm up outside. This is the beginning of summer. There is no spring. It goes from winter to summer. So like I just said, summer is here. I don't think that it's gotten above like 61 degrees Fahrenheit since last year. And now it's supposed to be like almost 80. Holy cow. It's supposed to be 26 degrees today, Celsius. That's just, wow. Anyway, off to my first appointment, hoping I don't melt. Yes, I put on lotion. Yes, it's sunny. Yes, it's warm. Yes, I'm sweating. Woo! Oh my gosh. First appointment of the day is done. The karma of the day is changing. I'm not flipping you guys off. I just did that on a customer's screen door. Ow. And it's not stopping, so I'm gonna have to get some duct tape and tape my finger. Maybe I should bring some Band-Aids with me. No bats in the bat house yet. They may not even be there this year. They may never be there, but we're trying. The labor's part of the workday is done. Barbecue is almost started. I think it started. It felt warm. Hi, chicks. Hi, chicks. Hi, chick. Hi, chick. Whoa, I don't have anything for you. You know, you don't want anything to do with me because I don't have anything for you? Is that the way it goes? So cute. All right, we are going to light the fire pit up tonight, and I'm going to eat a piece of kale because I can. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so awesome. Tonight we are dining by firelight. So hungry. Oh yeah, guys, and so many things are growing now. The daikon radish, the snap peas. Look how tall they're getting. That's radish from last year. Angie and I, she pointed everything out to me earlier. I'm trying to remember everything. The sugar peas, the snap peas, the spinach has started. No romaine yet, but all these right here, all the arugula and the radishes. Yeah, onions. I like to snack on those. Don't ask me why. And then we have we think that we have something from last year popping up. I think it's a sunflower. And potatoes. We're growing potatoes this year too. Yep, there they are. Look at that. Potatoes. There. So the chickens are about ready to go to sleep. Are you guys getting tired? Are we getting tired? I'm just waiting for it to peck the camera. Well, it may not be at its finest, but we have some outdoor dining going on. Okay, so we just got back from walking the hill. We did not hear any coyotes tonight, but we saw a bunny or three. We don't know if it's the same one or if it's just like magically. It might have been a magic bunny.
Teleporting bunny.
Teleporting bunny.
Yeah.
And my finger's okay. I mean, look at that. There's a divot of skin taken out. And I think I told you guys, but it happened on a screen door. The screen door was stuck, and I went to like turn the knob and try to press out, and it's like against the metal frame over here. And as my knuckle went, and the customer was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just a flesh wound." And after I had started to walk down the stairs and turned away, after she was back inside the house, I took the skin and ripped it off and threw it.
Ew, gross.
And then I wrapped it with a paper towel and I put it in a glove and I just kept on working. I didn't have any duct tape. Okay, so we're going to do these in the reverse order. We're going to do COC from last night, and then we'll do COC from the other night because we've got a fun weekend, so I want to make sure that we stay caught up with this stuff because it's important. Because you guys are important. Because if you weren't watching this right now, I wouldn't be doing this, and if I were to do this and you guys didn't watch, I'd be, like, insane. More so than what I already am. Okay, I'm just going to read. Let's see here. I've selected comments. So, Scream and Scott, unexpected today. After our sewer line repair, our in-ground sprinkler system stopped working. I thought the dig crew cut a line, but they excavated again and the control line was intact. The break was elsewhere. It might have happened because of the repair, but I couldn't prove it, so $200 later,
man.
I have a wire running across my yard to power half my sprinkler system until I can get the time to dig a trench, tunnel under a sidewalk, and bury the wire.
Oh, it's terrible.
Never fun. You should do the redneck sprinkler system like I do. Just put a garden hose around, or not. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. J. Bernard III, I asked a very nice lady for a date, but I got friend-zoned again. Well, I don't know, I mean, in all honesty, I don't know you too well. I don't know your situation. But I do know that if you work on yourself, it will happen naturally. I am living proof of that. Railfan Jason, gargoyle with fuzzy pink Easter bunny ears. I'm going to say that's wrong. Someone contradicts you up in the comments, so it's going to be funny here in a second. Ben Massey, big snowstorm across Wyoming today and stopped for 2 hours due to road closure.
Snowstorm.
Yeah.
We have like 24 degrees, wasn't it?
26.
Wow.
Or maybe it was 24 today and it's supposed to be 26 tomorrow.
So
but
you're like in the negatives. And...
yeah.
Or in Fahrenheit, I guess that's totally different. I'll just be quiet. I'm speaking the wrong language here.
I've been telling everyone. Well, actually, I've told Evan. So Evan Evers, he's the one that was at Trucker Josh's wedding. Him and I still snap all the time. You know that. They don't. But I've been trying to teach him how to convert since my uncle taught me how to convert. Pretty close. It's not exactly on. Just remember that negative 40 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, that's where they both meet. But for normal temps, like Fahrenheit, like 32 to 90, and Celsius, like 0 to 20, almost 30, right? 60. Yes, almost 60. So 30 degrees Celsius times 2 plus 30 is 90, and that's relative to, it's pretty close there.
Yep.
So you take your Celsius, multiply it by 2, add 30. Or if you're in Fahrenheit, subtract 30, divide by 2. Because hooked on math worked for all of us, right? Okay, I'm stopping. Aloha Lara. This is a funny comment, the contradiction that I was talking about. I actually think that it's cute to dress up the gargoyle and let him be festive. It's the same thing as people dressing up skeletons for different holidays. Gargoyles need fun too. Pandemic 270. So to piggyback the comments about the house fires from yesterday, my grandparents had to remodel the kitchen in their house because my grandmother put a pan of oil on the stove to fry pork chops, turned on the stove, and then went door to gossip with the neighbor for a half hour. She came back and half the kitchen was on fire. Needless to say, my grandfather was less than happy about it.
Oh, I had a neighbor who had one of those aluminum whirly popcorn pots. It's like a pot with a paddle inside it, and it's got a little handle with a crank. You sit there and...
How's that again?
And she put oil in it, she put it on the stove, she turned it on, and then she went outside. For whatever reason. She was talking to somebody. She was waiting for it to heat up. She went out and totally forgot, and it got hotter and hotter and hotter, and it actually melted the pot and melted and cracked. She had a glass top, and it totally cracked the glass top.
Oh my gosh.
It was insane.
Wow.
Nothing else happened, just the stove and the pot, but
Better than the house.
scary.
Jeez. CNS Services, good day today. Had to deal with a customer that tried to tell me how to tow his car. Had to just say okay and do it my way.
Wow.
That's sometimes what I do. Because Clarence is in like my line of work too, so people try to tell you how to do your job and you're just like, oh yeah, really? Okay. And then you go and you do it the way that you know that you're supposed to do it. Because, you know, if they knew how to do it, then why aren't they doing it? Okay, no, Robinhood is bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, did I say that out loud? Mm-hmm. Sorry. The link is down below still to Webull. You guys can get free stocks. Go join, please. Okay. Shameless plug. Vlog, day before yesterday. Aloha Lara, and this is one that I asked you guys on about the fire. Aloha Lara, when I worked at Kia in the service department, a new Sorrento came in and had its second oil change, and the guy that worked on it did not check to make sure that the seal came off with the first filter, and so when he put the new filter on, it was double gasketed, so it didn't seal. So this is what happens. If you guys aren't familiar with cars, take the oil filter off. Sometimes that rubber seal will stay on the engine. It'll come off the oil filter. And if you're not watching, if you don't do the right thing, you're supposed to wipe down the surface. And if you take that new filter and you put it on, now you've got two gaskets. And typically, most of the time, they don't stay together. And if they do, then they won't stay together down the road. So here we go. On with the comment. The people got 2 miles down the road and every bit of oil flowed out of the car and the engine locked up. Oh, I had to go pick them up in a service vehicle, and you could see the trail of exactly which lane they drove in and everything, because there's a trail of oil leaving Kia going all the way down the highway to the area that they pulled over when their engine locked up.
Wow.
And that wasn't a house fire one. That was because of the oil filter one. But yeah, I've seen that before too. Oil changes are the number one liability that you get the least amount of money for. So oil change, some places are what, like 30, 40 bucks, and you go in there, that 30, 40 bucks, there's usually no profit on it. Companies profit by upselling things, and then you have a technician that's not paying attention, costs an engine. Whoo, man, that's a huge liability. Okay, anyway, sorry, I didn't want to take everybody's time with that, but here we go. Daniel Guy, my wife says that fire was a block and a half from where she works, and yes, my parents had a house fire due to the neighbor's bonfire. Fortunately, it only got the tree next to the house, siding, and a bit of the roof on the back extension of the house, but they could have lost everything. Yeah, I've seen some videos of house fires to where there's a fire close to the house, and they've got vinyl siding, and everything just like melts like the house of wax. So funny. Josh Bryant, I triple gasketed it once. After thinking I was going to end up with a big bill from the dealer, $30 to refill oil. Learned to check the old filter and housing for the gasket. Dealer couldn't believe the double gasket never leaked. You got extremely lucky. Jen PB, there was a massive fire here last night. 300 plus tires, vehicles, garage stuff. It was a plaza with a vehicle dealership, on-site tent shop, tire shop, and all things car-related in one spot. Apparently, the fire department had been at the plaza a few times yesterday because the fire alarms kept going off during business hours, but they couldn't figure out why. Sure enough, 8:30 p.m., the place went completely up in flames.
Wow.
Oh, man. That sucks because the fire alarms are doing their job. And now they're all melted. Jeez, poor fire alarms. Tyler Beaucamp. You caught a skillet on fire once, and you learned your lesson. Halloween for Troy. Where did you get that oil filter wrench? I've never seen one like that, but it looks like it works great. It does, and it also expands too for bigger oil filters. You only need like 2 of those, one for the small filters, one for the big ones. You can get them anywhere. Lowe's, I was going to say Sears, Harbor Freight. They do come in handy. Ralph and Jason. Getting my first beer bug shot this evening. Ironic thing is, I started feeling sick yesterday. There's been something going around at work, though no one has been diagnosed with COVID. Pretty sure it's just a cold, but if it isn't, and it is the corona, it's in for a nasty surprise. Oh, and no house fires for me. They just allowed everybody 16 and older here in Washington State to be able to get their COVID test, or not test, I'm sorry, their shot. So we're going to look into that. CNN Services, well, never had a house fire, but the time that I repoed a car, it caught on fire. Man, that was a trip, and boy, it has been crazy up here, so hope everyone is safe and have a great day. You too. I can't imagine, did the car catch on fire as you were going down the road? Because that would be weird, having a ball of fire as you're towing it. Bren, my eggs come poop-free from this place called, get ready for it, a supermarket. And I get jumbos. Sometimes they're double yolks. Troy, come on, big dog. You got to protect that moneymaker face, so get some suntan lotion while Angie and I... Gingers, yes, Angie, I'm calling you a ginger. Just embrace the gingerness. Burn, LOL. I had a pizza box catch on fire in my oven years ago as my mom was making out a bill in the kitchen that says, it's fine, it'll burn itself out.
Oh my god.
It didn't, by the way. The firefighters did. It was a small fire, no real damage. Oh my goodness. Wow. Mr. Bro, I was 6 or 7. Our house burnt. We lost everything. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's, oh my gosh. And
That'd
a lot of people don't. Yeah, that's true. And a lot of people don't realize that when you have a house fire, most of the time, if it's bad enough, even if there's an item that you think you can salvage, you can't, because it's all the chemicals and everything that's on it. It can't be cleaned. It is done. I've known people have gone through house fires and they wanted to keep, like, when you were young, like a teddy bear or something like that. Can't do it. Oh my gosh, Monty, I actually have been through 2 fires, not because of me, in the same apartment building. The first one was minor, only out for 5 months, and the second one was declared a total loss for the owner, and I was out 8 months, but I survived both of them.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, and anytime that you live like in an apartment or in a condo to where it's joined, yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's scary because all you can do is hope that your neighbors are responsible enough to not burn their place down.
Yeah. Okay, that's it, guys. Whew. I need a drink. Coffee at midnight.
Did you check to make sure there's nothing in there first? Because it's probably dog hairs and it's
I don't see
close to the dog's area.
I don't see any dog hairs in it anymore. Okay. That's it, guys. Happy hunting. Thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Good night.